Water. What? Is that a sandwich? Fine, okay, fine. I'll have an orange juice, okay? Can you describe that for me? Well, yes, it's orange and it's juice. Those are its two main characteristics. Does anyone in your party speak American? No, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll get me an orange juice. Oh, orange juice, sir. Why don't you say so? Oh, that'll be right up. So you might notice that the whole opening joke hinged on me being British. And that's true. That's not a mistake. I really am British. And the worst part about moving over to Texas has definitely had to be learning to drive. Because, I didn't have to learn to drive before. We had a public transport system that functions. And the one over here is some kind of weird, torturous joke that you just... Back in the UK, you could be on public transport, and someone would come up behind you and go, "Sir, yes, I've brought your tea for you, and here's a newspaper." "Oh, that's fantastic. You don't even work here, do you?" "No, I don't. I'm just so British." Entirely for the purposes of comedy. Whereas you'll be on Dallas public transport and someone will come behind you and go, "Sir!" "Yes." "You buy some meth?" No, I'm good for meth, actually, thanks. I've got a lot. "Well, sir, my prices are rock bottom. I got a whole bunch of meth. What I've done is I've turned the whole back of this carriage into a meth lab because it's dark and no one gives a fuck." So if you want some meth, sir, you come back to see me, it'll be great. And as for the actual driving part, I feel like there's always a truck taped to my bumper about 3 inches. 3 inches behind, flashing its headlights. Even when I'm parked. And that wouldn't happen in Britain. We're too polite for that to happen. In Britain, at worst, someone will write you an angry letter in the hope that you change your behaviour in future. Which is a system which would be completely flawed in Texas. The letter would go something like, "Dear sir, I was stuck behind you when you were just going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, and I was heavily delayed. The 36 seconds that you cost me, I was late for my illegal dogfight, and I had a whole bunch of illegal dogs in the back of my car, I did. And in that 36 seconds, sir, they killed each other. They are killing machines. So I'll just run you this letter in the hope that in future you'll speed up and save the lives of dogs. Yours, Fishy Joe Bob." So the worst part about writing all this material for the stand-up has been that my wife thinks she's a lot funnier than I am. So whenever I do a joke to her, she'll go, "Oh, Calvin, that's not a very good joke. I almost laughed. Here's a much better joke I've got for you." That's a terrible impression of it. It's basically just one of the characters from Arrested Development. But I feel like it gets the point across. But the problem is that a lot of the times they are much funnier. I can't hide behind it. But I'm a lot braver than she is, which is why I'm standing up here. And she's down there furious. So I thought I'd combine our two talents, which, if you remember, are my bravery and her comic skills, and get her to write a joke for me. And here we go. Yeah, that was me changing character. I'm still going to sound the same. So, one thing that's both a blessing and a curse is thrush. Wow. No, I mean, she assured me this joke would be funny. So maybe something's lost in translation. One thing that's both a blessing and a curse is a yeast infection. And I mean, it's a curse because, you know, it kind of itches. You know what I'm talking about, girls? I'm one of you now. Go with it. But it's a blessing because it makes sex kind of tingle. It makes sex hurt a little bit. And people pay a lot of money for that sort of thing. There are a lot of products you can purchase to get that effect. And when really you could just be having a threesome with you, your partner, and yeast. And so I'm just going to leave you with one thought to take away from this whole evening, which is don't throw your money away, just have a yeast three-way. Thank you. And we'll bring back up to the stage Bobby Frisky.